Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Larger Curves today. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for popping in. I don't even know if you guys can hear that music that I have to go with that reel or anything. But OMG, thanks for being here on Larger Curves. Happy Sunday, y'all. There's only how many Sundays left of 2022? What's happening? There's only two Sundays left of 2022. And I'm deciding to spend some time with you guys today to discuss the Real Housewives of Miami. Yes, the Real Housewives of Miami. Okay, so thanks for tuning in to Larger Curves today. I hope you smash the like button and smash the subscribe button on your way in. If you haven't already, hit that bell so you can get notified next time your girl Larger Curves uploads a video. Because I've been hearing back, and the people have been saying they haven't been finding out when I'm going live, and they've been coming at the end talking about I didn't even know you was on. And I'm like, well, I don't know if you hit the bell or not, but if you did, then I don't know. Maybe I should go ahead and fill out that survey they sent me to see how things are going here on these YouTube streets for assisted. I don't know, but make sure you share this video if you can. It helps me. It helps us grow over here. We're on our way to 1,000. On our way to 1,000. Yes, and I think each and every one of my curvies, each and every one of you. I appreciate you, your energy, all that you do, and I appreciate you for coming through. Okay, so let me see. It appears that Somebody, where's my soundboard? You know, my son is funny style. He be taking my stuff right when I'm about to go live. Okay. It's his way. It's his love language is to take my stuff and to like move it around. It's his love language, y'all. It's his love language. Anyway, he thinks it's funny. I'm like, it's kind of funny. It's a little funny, except for I'm all the way live. All the way live. All the way live. Woo! Huh, we're all the way live. Remember that jam from the 70s? Yes. Okay, so look, let's do some roll call, shake it up, roll call, shake it up. My name is Larja, shake it up. Thanks for being here, shake it up. Delicious is in the house. Shake it up. S.3, shake it up. Karen came through. Shake it up. Roll call, shake it up. Roll call, shake it up. That's right. All right. Thanks for coming through, you guys. Each and every one of you. I love you all. I love that you guys decided to come through and see what we're going to talk about today on Real Housewives of Miami. Okay, so what had happened was I wasn't going to watch it, and then I decided to watch it, and then I watched it, and then it was pretty good, and now I can't wait for the rest of them to drop. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I am with the Miamis. I like the other Miamis too. I like the first Miami. I love when housewives break off. I love a new fresh city full of diversity and fun and all the things, the sisterhood, all of that stuff. And the little cattiness that's in Miami has nothing to do with anybody trying to break up a relationship. So it's not Potomac, and it's not a yeah. And the cattiness has nothing to do with bringing your friend on and stabbing her in the back, really. So it's not Beverly Hills. Yeah, I love the cast. They are so petty and funny. Yeah, they're petty and funny, but not in this vicious way that's happening to the franchises that have like a decade or more going on, right? Do you agree that they're like young enough and um, rookie enough to not have that jaded, oh, let's just take the bitch down by her ankles kind of stuff going on? I never seen it, but I wanted to support you. Right on, Karen. I appreciate that. No way. They are ruthless, but in a good way. Yeah, it's like good, fun, cute drama. It's not like, oh, where somebody's getting divorce papers, somebody has assault charges, going to filing court papers on people and whatnots, you know, and there hasn't been any physical attacks, has there? Have there been paws in the streets of Miami? Have there been paws yet? I don't think so. I think, yeah, they're keeping it cute. They're keeping it classy. They're bitey. They got their ways and everything, and we could talk about them today. So, in episode 1 of the season 3 of Real Housewives of Miami that just dropped on Peacock, I was, leave it to Bravo and their shady damn editors to highlight the worst possible moment as the lead in, right? But that's why we come for the drama, right? Yes, they had a fight in season 2 or 3. An actual fight, like pause, or was it a hair tug? And even a hair tug is pause. You're right. I want to Joanna versus Adriana. Oh yeah, Joanna girl. Oh, the one Krupa who Brandy Glanville said all that hot box stuff about, like the allegedly. Yeah. So yeah, so they did have pause. So no, they do what they do in those Miami streets. I mean, they are right next to 305, right? I mean, I don't know, is Miami 305? Somebody tell me in the chat. I don't know the area codes. I just know 305 is where Trina and them live. I don't see, you know, Adriana and Marisol kicking it where Trina would be. But is it still Miami? I don't know. I don't know. So the ladies are all looking ultra stellar. Can we agree on that? I think each of the ladies, oh my gosh, I wish I had the pictures here. If I move me down. Me back there. You guys couldn't hear a word I was saying, huh? Okay. Adriana tried to walk away from a heated argument with Joanna, and Joanna followed her out screaming and grabbed her by the shoulder. Adriana turned around and socked Adriana in the face. Socked her in the face. Adriana don't play. You want some? Ooh, you want some, Adriana said. Joanna's like, oh my God, you hit back. Yes, now it's all coming back to me. So yeah, but so far in 4 episodes of this current season, with this mix of older original cast members with these younger cast members. Well, are they really younger? Larsa is like 40, right? Lisa's 40, Larsa's 40, Adriana's 40. Let's see. If I go here, let me go here. What if I do this? So this right here. So in this, don't you think the ladies look spectacular? I think that everybody came in, their confessional looks are all looking great. The only one I think looks very Ashley Darby is the aesthetician. who like everything she wears is just so, I just got that at the mall, not even the mall, like literally like rainbow forever 21 kind of vibe. And then second to last would be Lisa, I guess. I don't know. I love Kiki's look. I love Gurdy's look. I love Adriana comes serving, and Adriana looks great this season. Marisol is looking taut, yes, and looking ever so. I'm digging all of her confessional looks. Let me see if I can pull these up. Yeah, let's do this one. And then do this one. What was that? What was that? What was that? What was that? Just a second. I'm going to pull up the people who we liked because their confessional looks are everything. Bravo. No, it's Peacock. RHOM. RH. Confessionals. Let's see what we can get over here. Larsa is a bit much for me too. Like Larsa for me is, I don't know, like I've already said before, I don't really, to me, Larsa's kind of like too Kardashian adjacent. I'm like, yeah. But anyway, here, let's take a look at, and that's not a problem for some people. I just like am not into the Kardashians whatsoever. So okay, so look at this, look at this, look at this. So we have Adriana serving. That's what I was saying. Yes, a copycat Kim, so much so. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The only thing is that she doesn't leave her men full on like corpses. She doesn't suck all the life force energy out of her dudes. You know what I'm saying? She's into her whole own little whatever she does to every one of them with the whole open relationship. I'm cool with it if you're cool with it, kind of free love vibe. Like that's her thing. Whereas Kim Kardashian, she tends to like do something where it ends up like sucking the life out of these men for like a couple of seasons. Leaves them. Yes, yes. What's that? A succubus? I don't know. Allegedly. I don't know. I don't know. But Adriana looks cute. She's not a succubus. And I love these puffy sleeves. I love puffy sleeves on anything. Like I just got this beautiful kind of sweater dress and it has nice puffy sleeves like this. It's really cute. And it's in like this camel nude color. Very nice. See, look, I love these puffs. I like that these puffs are kind of like abstract and not too uniform. And it's not, I just like them. I like them on her. She looks great. Now, Alexia Napola, I like her Louis Vuitton pants with her Louis Vuitton shirt. This is very Louis Vuitton. It's very cute. She's giving us a very cute label on label. Is she trying to give us the Zodorit, perhaps? I like this look on her. I kind of like a smoky eye on her. That's interesting. I like it. Like this above and below. Do you like her with the smoky dark eye, or do you prefer the frosted blue Drew Carey eye on Alexia? You guys let me know in the chat. You can give me a 1 for the Louis look and a 2 for the white look, for which one you prefer on our girl Alexia, as far as like her makeup specifically. Now I'm thinking I kind of like, I like the glamour of this right here a lot. A lot. I'm like, who is that? And then I'm like, oh, it's Alexia. Who is that? Oh, it's Alexia. So I'm like a number twoing all day right here. Not in a Robin Dixon kind of way though. Yes, Baelish is number two. But the style of number one is okay. I'm not like super into like label on label on label on label. I don't have to know exactly what designer did it. But this overall look for number two confessional look is gorgeous. Now this look is very Miami. Um, I feel like the black dress that the other girl wore, who usually looks like Ashley Darby style, when we come to her, it's a very similar cut on the bust and everything. And at first I was like, is that the same dress? And then I was like, no, hers has this on there. So we'll see. But my best look for Adriana out of these three is number two. Yes. And this is very sleek, uh, classic Miami vibe. Very nice. She looks great. Gurdy. I love Gurdy, you guys. Gurdy is excellent, spectacular, namorific in my opinion, and she is serving all kind of errors. Right here, she's given us that 60s glam bot error. Way better than Erica Jane pulled it off. Way better, in my opinion. It looks natural. It looks effortless. Tiffany chic. Remember Breakfast at Tiffany's? Yes, that kind of chic. So not really 1960s glam bot. It's more like Tiffany's elegant. And that was like what, the 50s or the 40s, right? So yeah, very nice Gertie. And this is my favorite Gertie confessional look. She is giving me Black Marilyn Monroe, just ultra sex kitten, classy still, very um nostalgic pinup style, especially with the satin everywhere and the minimal and the pearls and the, you know what I mean? Just and the frosted lip, just not too much of anything else. I love it. This Captain and Tennille share Gertie. I'm here for this costume. Love it. And look how the many faces of Gertie, okay? Look at the many faces. So she's given us this face served on platinum. She's given us this face served on silk, diamonds, platinum, and rubies. And she's given us this face. The many faces of Gertie, you guys. Gertie Abriera. Abri. Is that like Berea? Bria? I don't know. Anyway, Gertie. Love it. Here for it. And even in the episodes, she's serving us fashions on fashions. I think if we're gonna, so far she's the best one. Love her, love her. Now Julia, she is all about that fur life. So we have one picture and it's not without fur, and she's looking stunning. I love Julia. Now Kiki Barth is another stunner from another mother. She has the Star of David tattooed on her wrist, so I'm wondering if she's Jewish or not. Um, and look at the stunningness that is Kiki Barth, gorgeous. And look at the many faces of Kiki too. It's amazing, isn't it? Like, so amazing that one person can look so different by just like a different hairdo and makeup. Like I think I look the same all the time, but no, other people would say, "Who's that?" Sometimes. Anyway, so look at Kiki here. Who's that? All just from a different color lipstick and her hair down. Okay. And then this, oh my gosh, classic. Remember that album cover with Janet Jackson on the front and she was in the water and her hair was slicked back? And if you know, then you know. If you were around, then you were around. And everybody wanted that wet and wavy hair look. That's that season. Oh my goodness. And Kiki is serving it to us. I like this dress, that abstract kind of flower with the tussle, even sitting down looks divine. I like this crystal crisscross bra. I love the many faces of Kiki. Oh, look, and we get another something also. Hi, this is fun. I like these shoulders. Um, I don't know. I like the dress is interesting. It's fun. I love it. Now, Larsa, Pippin. Is this a cat suit? Very, very Miami. Because remember on Basketball Wives, they would all wear jumpsuits all the time. And then latex. Okay. I like this face. Look at the face that Larsa's serving. Okay. Okay. Looking good, Larsa. Now, Lisa Hochstein is gorgeous. Love her. Did you guys know that Lisa Hochstein are yeah, I think I muted me, so I muted that music too, right? Good. Okay. But Lisa is looking good. You know she's of Jamaican heritage. Her mother is Jamaican, but not like a black lady Jamaican. Interesting. And Marisol Patton, I am loving the side feathers in this when on the actual show, it looked so pretty. I was like, ah, it looked very nice, very nice, along with her hair, and she's looking so tight and beautiful. And then who's this? Who that? The same Marisol? Wow, Marisol. Dang, Marisol, whatever you did, keep doing it. You look fabulous. Love it. Yeah, love it. Okay. Lisa, love it. Best one so far. That was to Gurdy, I believe. Um, Kiki's and 2 and 3 are nice. Yep. Lisa is one of my faves. Hate to see her marriage to T. Yes, it's so sad. Oh my god. Oh my god. She needs to scale back on the lip fillers. Yeah, Lisa does. Marisol's lips in the nude look good here. In the red, they look very plump. Now, Dr. Nicole Martin, like that's the one that I'm just like, she's a little overdone for me, you guys. And I'm just kind of like, okay. I like this look sitting down. Oh, and look, this dress is cute. I thought it was gonna have length like Alexis is, but this is that dress I was talking about. That I was like, is that the same dress? And then I realized that Alexis's had the rhinestone fringe, and this has the rhinestone right over the bodice. Yeah. So yeah, so that's Dr. Nicole. And that's it. Who's your favorite so far? Anyway, so that's just the looks. Let's remove that. There we go. So this season, I liked how it opened up and all the ladies first meetup is at Larsa's Forgive and Forget party. Oh, Karen said Kiki is hers. Yes, yes, Kiki was the most fun, right? Beautiful, gorgeous Kiki, gorgeous. Um, so everybody goes to Larsa's for that party, where the New Beginnings party is what she deemed it. And of course, Kiki and Larsa kick it. So Kiki was like, "Oh, by the way, I saw Lisa the other day, and Lisa said that your new building is where OnlyFans hustlers and pimps live, or something like that." She said, and she brought it right back to Larsa. Now, everybody know, oh my God, Sebastian, I'm going to drop the link for you, my friend. You made it. I'm so glad. I did this because you were like, are you going to do that? And I was like, well, I was. And we talked about it a little bit the other day, but I needed to finish watching them all. And I binged them last night, Sebastian. They were so good. They were so good. I really liked it. So we just went through the looks. Did you have a favorite look, Sebastian? While Sebastian comes up, ladies and gentlemen, I have to go grab my soundboard. I'll be right back. Just a second. Let me do something. listen to this music. Just give me like 2 seconds, you guys. All right, all right, all right. Okay. Finally got the soundboard back. Sebastian didn't come up here yet. Whatever. Whatever. I thought he for sure was gonna come up and have something to say to people. To the people. There. We have it. We have it, ladies and gentlemen. Curvies and curvettes. Curvos. Let's see. Here it comes. Turn this up. Put this like that. All right. All right. Oh, you can't come. Look, you can't come. Well, thanks for being here anyway. Anybody else that wants to come up can come up. This wasn't just for Sebastian, but he did mention the other day that he wanted to talk about it. And he had a lot of thoughts. And now that I have to caught it, I was like, okay. So, but I'm glad you're in the house, Sebastian. So I liked how they were all looking in their confessionals, as I did like how they looked at that night at the party. I felt like Lisa was a little bit extra towards Kiki. Let me turn this down. I forgot I had turned my music down. I did feel like Lisa was a little too aggravated with Kiki about the whole she repeated it to Larsa thing, when that's what you do on this show, is repeat everything you hear when the person wasn't in the room when the other person said it. Duh. I mean, who hasn't Lisa even done that? Hasn't Lisa even taken back something that was said in front of her to another person that wasn't there? And fumbled the ball just a tad when she was delivering it. You know what I mean? So I feel like Lisa was a little displaced with all of that. You know what I'm saying? And what do you guys think? Do you feel like Kiki was being messy for going back to Larsa and kicking the season off with some she said? I don't. I feel like Kiki knew the assignment, and she doesn't even have. What are they holding in Miami? Sand? Are they holding handfuls of sand? What are these ladies even holding in Miami? Um, is Florida oranges? Nope, that's OC. I'm gonna have to Google it. What are these ladies holding? What are the Real Housewives of Miami holding? It's not sand. It's not oranges. If you type in Real Housewives of Miami and you do images, do they all stand there holding out something? No, none of their hands are out. Oh no. Actually, what do they have? Wine glasses? Drinks? Is those mojitos? Can you guys tell me? Are these mojitos? Let's see. They're holding alcoholic beverages in Miami, you guys. So Atlanta gets peaches, New York gets apples, lemon, OC gets oranges, and Miami gets mojitos. I wonder why they thought. I mean, I guess they could have. What else could they held? They could have all held a pink feather of a flamingo. What else is Miami known for? Real Housewives of Miami, huh? Or what are they holding in Dubai? Anyway, that's really interesting. Drinks, whatever. That's so interesting. I didn't realize that. Did you guys know that? So I thought that Kiki knew the assignment. She wasn't like overly malicious. Her tone when she delivered, like what she said to Larsa, was like, "Oh yeah, Lisa said da 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 da." It wasn't like, "Girl," and then Lisa was like, "That bitch went there and da da." You know, she didn't come in all guns blazing. It was literally just a casual mention, and in the casual mention, she even said that or something like that. It wasn't like a verbatim situation. It was a something like that situation, right? So, thanks to that, we have to love Kiki. Yes, Kiki is the best. I feel like she gets all the assignments and love Kiki. And I feel like she has a great fashion sense. She's fun. She's not overly dramatic. She doesn't, so far, she can like just drop a nugget and keep it moving and not really want even the other person to hold on. It's like, hey, you said it. I was just letting her know what you said. And but Lisa was very activated, you guys. She came in the season activated. It's obvious that whatever her and Lenny is going through is activating her. Perhaps because she came in everywhere she's coming in. Well, she blamed it on her period at the party. Um, she was like, "Oh, Aunt Flo is here to visit," and look, I'm looking at it right now to see what part I like to this. Yeah, so Lisa and Larsa, they're the friends. I think wasn't it Lisa who brought her to the show? And I don't feel like she was being like overly malicious, and I don't feel like Larsa mentioning it to Lisa the way that she did. It was just like, "Hey, girl, don't talk about shit that I've done." And of course, she's gonna put some salt on it by saying that she's going to put salt on it by saying what Lenny is providing for her because it hurt her feelings what she said about her accomplishments. So that's to be expected. Kiki is bringing more than Adriana. I know, right? Adriana seems like she's reeled it in a little bit and is trying to play nice. I don't know. She seems like she's trying to play nice. Really trying to play nice. But when Adriana does stuff, I would feel like sometimes the Adriana stuff was a little malicious. Just the energy behind it. Whereas the energy behind Kiki doesn't come off as outwardly malicious to me. To you know what I mean? So then what else do we have in the first episode? We had a lot. They're giving us a lot of family time with Lisa and Lenny, you guys. A lot of family time. Now, on other franchises, this is what we're begging them for. We are begging them for actual storyline material. We are begging them. What do we need? A petition to have some storylines, some family interaction so that we can see what these ladies are doing outside the show, some more nice lunches, stuff like that. You know what I mean? But no, now we have to go all the way to Peacock to get what they gave us when we first started getting it. Sebastian said, Adriana brought up a great point about her not being on the deed, even though the property was purchased during the marriage. So Lisa may not get that house. Exactly. And I feel like Lisa's, I don't know. I don't know. They never struck me as a, I mean, didn't they almost break up before? So this isn't that much of a surprise. I'm pretty sure they almost broke up before, you guys, and made it back from that. So didn't he have like an emotional affair just last year or some time ago? I don't know. I don't know. Or is this the wrong show for that? I could swear somebody was talking to somebody and somebody else was mad about it. And then there was Borscht. I'm pretty sure that was Lenny and Lisa. Yeah. The party was cute though. Lisa is hurting, you guys. Poor Lisa is hurting. We're watching her whole freaking marriage deteriorate. It clearly shows that her marriage was just a Toya and Eugene relationship. Yes. And to have it just unravel on TV is not fun. I mean, I totally would think I would have left that show and been like, you guys can't show shit of this. You know what I'm saying? Or you got to pay me double for my trouble because obviously I'm about to have financial troubles because old boy is filing for divorce, you know? So I don't think that I don't feel like she deserves this. And then how he got that hot mic moment, Sebastian, the hot mic moment. Isn't that just so scuzzy? Can she use that in the court that he admitted that he was having an affair and that he was plotting on her? I hope she does treat him like it's her child. And I think that was like their shtick and he enjoyed it. I think he enjoyed it. But now she has kids and it might not be as appealing now that he sees, oh, this is how she treats me. So now he has somebody who he could treat like that. So he went out and got him a 27-year-old. A 27-year-old. He didn't enjoy it that long. Right? Yeah, I don't, and their whole relationship has always been awkward. Like all their interactions are just so awkward. Yeah, a lot of it was just so awkward. When she was going through it, trying to get pregnant, all of those struggles she was having, she was just trying so hard, and to finally have kids, and this is what happens. Yeah, yeah. It was a lot of awkwardness in this episode too, with because we know what's coming because of how Bravo is promoting it, right? So we know that their relationship is currently in demise. And to just watch her be so seemingly clueless to what we see coming is, oh, It hurts. I'm just like, ooh, ouch, like half the show is I'm sitting there watching it with that grimace on your face, like, the one where you clench your teeth and kind of suck in slightly, like, yeah, like this. Like it's like that one, that one, yeah. So, yeah, we all saw it from seasons back that they were not going to last. Yeah, she should have been lining her ducks up. If it is a Toya and Eugene relationship, she should have been lining her ducks up because he's kicking her out the house. He lets the other girl have parties at the house, allegedly. I mean, I don't know. He doesn't seem too interested in the kids anyway. So it doesn't seem like he's having a problem being heartless with her supposedly can't buy formula and diapers. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with that, but he should be nice. I mean, we saw what he said. I guess he feels like he has an ironclad prenup. And that's the other thing. Don't sign no prenups. I bet this new chick is like, well, if I stay with you, I better not have to sign what she signed. And he might be like, oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. And the new girl end up with a better deal. And no kid. She just gets to have parties at the house all the time. Because they were talking about the parties that Lenny likes to have. We saw all of it from seasons back. Yup, yup. I don't think they have a prenup. Oh, well, then Lisa should just kick it because he just admitted on the thing that he's cheating on her and he had that emotional relationship before and they tried to work it out. So it shows that she was committed to the relationship and was trying to do right by it and that he was being a lollygagger, you know? I hope that happens. I hope they didn't have a prenup. I hope that she can get, well, in Florida, is that, I'm going to look it up. Is Florida a community, uh, what's it called when you get halves? Florida divorce. Florida divorce. A no fault state. It means that you don't have to give any reason to the court for why you want your marriage to end. The court divides all property in a way that it deems fair. All property and debt accumulated during the marriage in Florida belongs to both spouses. However, any assets acquired before marriage or after a couple separates, or property that was given to one spouse as a gift or through inheritance, as well as personal settlements, are deemed separate property. Residency. What are the residency requirements to follow? Oh, it just says you must file. Are assets split 50-50? Under divorce law, typically the court will divide marital property 50-50 unless there are reasons why an equal split would be inequitable or unfair. A court won't order a couple to split a marital home, but a judge may award one spouse the home in exchange for buying out the other spouse's share of the home. Neither spouse is ever guaranteed to receive half of any marital property during divorce in the Sunshine State, regardless of how long they've been married. No separation period is required before filing divorce in Florida. Um, Alimony is based on the need and ability to pay and is 30% of the payer's gross annual income minus 20% of the payee's gross annual income. It sounds like she should do fine. Adultery is one of these factors. The state's alimony laws give courts the power to consider the adultery of either spouse and circumstances thereof in determining the amount of alimony, if any, to be awarded. It doesn't matter who files first, and at least one of the spouses will need to appear in court, but usually both. So that's interesting stuff. So Lisa has a long road ahead of her. If there is no prenup, she will be able to get her portion based off of his 30% and her 30%. And if she don't have a 20% to deduct it from, then it's just 30% of his. But now that she has the income from Real Housewives of Miami, does she have any other businesses? I don't know. So it would be minus 20% of the Real Housewives of Miami from the 30% that he's worth. She should still make out with some nice money if they got an $80 million house. He can't just make her leave, it said. So I hope we see that play out. Anyway, so then we had, what else? Yeah, we got a lot of family time with Lisa and Lenny. A lot of her playing Mary Homemaker. It seems very awkward now that we know what's coming. It's very weird. It's cringy, you guys. It's cringy to watch because we know what's coming. And Lisa already says, and we see that she doesn't have like any family of her own or anything. So she's going to be by herself through this. But okay, then let's look at Julia. Julia and Martina Navratilova are going through it. Oh, ST is in the house. I heard they have a prenup. Okay. See, I heard they had a prenup too. And I was wondering, but if they don't, then I just went over that she will be doing very well. Yes. Yes. And how did he meet her? Was she one of his patients? And he was like, if you let me work on you, I'll marry you. And she said, okay, can I have your baby? And he said, okay. Did they have a baby clause like Ashley and Michael from Real Housewives of Potomac, where if you give this old geezer some seeds, then the prenup is off or something? Or if they make it past a certain time and there's a baby, then the prenup is different. I don't know if they thought that far ahead. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? It sounds interesting. She has to check her head. I does Did you guys like Larsa's new house? All that house hunting she went through, and she ends up in a building with a private elevator as what she chose, a 4,000 square foot apartment, you guys. Did you like it? Her dogs hate it, as they should. I mean, there's literally no windows. Well, there's a patio. But I mean, the dogs probably are scared as F out there. I mean, that would freak me out if I was a dog on the penthouse and my only outside was so far up in the air. I don't know. That's probably just my human talking as a dog, though. I probably wouldn't even care. But she did, at least Larsa, rather. Larsa ends up saying in these episodes that her dogs hate her new house. She flies in a dog trainer to come train her dogs. It doesn't look like she really follows the rules that the guy gives her, but it's always different for the dog owner than the dog trainer, until it's not. So that was cute. Oh yeah, we were talking about Julia and Martina are going through it because they don't have the children as their buffer anymore. And so Julia is realizing that, her and Martina will have to have some readjustments in their relationship, especially with Martina having to work and Julia feeling lonely. She needs to be near her 82 animals on her 2 acres and an hour away from where they live in Miami. and Julia can't stand sitting at the table because it's where they all four used to sit. And it sounds very dramatic, but it's very real to Julia. And I'm not an empty nester, and that might be what people go through, but I have never heard it explained like this to the point where you can't sit at the table that you all used to sit at as a family because the kids are away at college. Like, I don't understand. But Julia, I like Julia's quirkiness. I like her. And I like her and Adriana. I'm surprised that Adriana is so nice to Julia when Julia is holding a mojito and Adriana's not. You know what I mean? Um, who else is on the show? Oh, the doctor lady, Dr. Nicole. Her. Let's share her. I don't know. Do you guys, how do you guys feel about her? How do you guys feel about Dr. Nicole Martin? I, her and her dude are weird to me. I don't know. There's something very interesting about their whole vibe. I don't know why they're giving me like a Chrisley vibe over there. Hey, don't tell me about my feelings. It's just a feeling. It's allegedly a feeling. I don't know. Their house is just so big for just the three of them. And I mean, same with Lenny and Lisa's house. It's just so freaking big. But but they just moved there into this huge gigantic house because they can. And we did finally start seeing him. But at the end of last season, is it me? Or at the end of last season, didn't she announce that they were getting married and they were engaged? Or he popped the question or something. And now within these first four episodes, we find out that she's still not in a rush. So why are you announcing shit again? She's giving me all kind of Mia and Ashley vibes. All these posts that weren't really what she meant to post, and that's not what's happening now. And these just like okay fashions. Her fashions are okay. They're just okay. But I like her. I like that she's a doctor. I like how she's trying to work it out with her dad, but her dad is a handful. Isn't he a freaking handful, you guys? Oh my gosh. Such a freaking handful. Me, 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 me. That's her dad's favorite song. Me is how he starts everything or ends it. It either has to start with him or end with him. And I can understand why she is livid. Having to put up with that shit your whole life, really? To this day, like you don't have any give when it comes to me. It's really still just you. And I have to anyway. So I like that she's showing that part of her family. I like seeing her with her husband at least. I mean her fiance. I don't know what Victor is. What is that guy? What's Nicole's dude's name? Mr. Martin. I don't know. So they're just girlfriend and boyfriends shacking up in that huge mansion. I don't believe in insurance lawyers making all that money legally. Nicole is an esthetician, which is yeah, about 200,000 a year. Yes, Girardi-ish. Yeah. Unless they're doing like crypto stuff, they could be doing. I heard Florida's lots of crypto stuff. Hi, Natasha. What's good, girl? Yes, so we decided to get in on this or Real Housewives of Potomac. I mean, Miami. We were just talking about Nicole over here. Um, yeah, so it's giving me something. That's why what it's giving me personally is Chrisley. Like I'm not sure why I get a Chrisley vibe from what's happening over there. You know, that's all I'm gonna say. Uh, it's just a lot. It's a much, and she's rolling around in that freaking SUV. The SUV that is that a Rolls Royce SUV? You guys? Yeah, it must be crypto they're into. Let's see. Rolls Royce SUV. Price. It's only $341,000 for the car she's rolling around in. That's nice. And then their house is just so big. Yeah, it's a lot going on over there, you guys. A lot. I love it. I love it. I hope they can keep it together because those who can do and those who don't wish they could. So, usually. So, as long as they can deal with it. And so, who else is on the show? So, we did Dr. Nicole. She's showing us about her family. She doesn't really want to get married. Um, and her mom thinks she's mean. She wants her to work it out with her father. And the mother is very nice to this dude who was just like who he is, and she doesn't mind who he is. So that's kind of a cool way to be. Marisol. Now, what did Marisol have going on in these 4 episodes? Let me think. Marisol. Marisol. I know she told Alexis that Adriana's dude is married, but what did we see from Marisol? Not a lot, really, you guys, in 4 episodes. Not a lot. I mean, she was around, but Kiki was doing more than Marisol, in my opinion. Lisa carried it over from episode 1. The first episode, Lisa talks smack about Larsa and argues with her about it at the end. And then in episode 2, they argue about it again. And then in episode 3, they argue about it again. And then in episode 4, they argue about it again. Larsa moved into her new house. We saw a couple of moments with her kid. She said she still does OnlyFans. What else? She's dating. She's looking. She doesn't really have a type. She doesn't know who her type is. But she doesn't want to date sports people anymore. Just their sons, as it turns out. And she's arguing with Lisa in episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, episode 4. So if they're going by the most drama is who's going to get to sit next to Andy, if there's a reunion, so far Larsa and Lisa should be getting those seats. Kiki, she's a friend of, serving it, is a nice pot stir, does it all with sweetness and style. I'm here for Kiki. I wish she was full-time, not sure what's going on with her, why she's not. Julia would rather be around fur babies than her 2-legged baby, and literally told Martina Navratilova to not invite her to just dinner for her and her because it depresses her if they have to eat alone and there's not even a fur baby around. That was kind of harsh, you guys. Like, look, I'm in a loving relationship with my husband, and prior to kids, I didn't mind if it was just him and I. And I'm sure after the kids go to college and off to their respective lives, I'm pretty sure I won't mind if it's just him and I. So that whole thing was it was knee-cappingly, brutally honest and kind of selfish to me of Julia to say it like that. But Martina's, she didn't seem shocked. She said that's too bad because what you want is never going to happen. As far as the kids are not coming back here, so yeah, it's too bad that you only feel complete with them around. But she didn't really address Julia telling her that she doesn't want quail eggs, duck eggs, ostrich eggs, and chicken eggs with her all by herself anymore. That was kind of very brutal, you guys. Very brutal. And anything else? Oh yeah, she got a farm. It's an hour away from where she lives. And she loves being there. She'd rather be there than anywhere. And she's going to start modeling again for her age group. And actually, Kiki put her on to her agency and they loved her. What else? Anything else with Julia? No, I don't think so. Gurdy. We'll leave it on this one, my fave. Oh, stunning. So freaking gorgeous. Love her. So Gurdy is not feeling great that Alexa, well, no, it's not that she's not feeling great. She feels like Alexa brushes her off. Or, yeah, I think that's the word she used. Or the feeling that she had is like she's kind of like brushes her off. And I saw what Gurdy was talking about because in Alexa's confessional, she didn't have to say, "Oh, did the lady give me a paper? Oh, did the lady ask me 1,000 questions?" No. And your event looked boring as hell. Your event looked so not even thought about. I mean, they gave you a floral wreath to walk through and put some white down on the floor, and that was your event. There was no grandness to it. There was no moments. There was no fantabulousness to it. She would have been lucky to have it Gerdified. She would have been lucky to have it put on by Gurdy. She needed a questionnaire because obviously left to her own devices, she doesn't have pizzazz. She doesn't have an idea of what would be striking or eye-catching upon entry into a party. But Gurdy does, and Gurdy knows that she could have done it. And but she also realized that pulling back from Alexa was a way to reclaim her power because Alexa was, ignoring it and kind of like, not doing what people who are wanting to be involved in things do. So Gertie pulled back and was like, "Hey, I have a wedding, but I'll try to come to your event." And then she made time to come to her event. And she was so nice. She said, "Oh, it looks so nice in here." It did not look nice, Gertie. You would have made it look, the event you left, Gertie. Now that event was spectacular. Oh my gosh. And they only gave us a couple of pictures of that. That was amazing. Our girl Gertie was on the cover of Vogue as the event planner. And yeah, people are biting at the chomps for Gertie's to come through. And when she mentions to Alexa how she feels about how she like hurt her feelings a little bit because she like compared something to that Haiti event that she had. And she's like, "Lady, one is like literally a charity for my dead relatives, bitch. And the other one is a freaking lunch party. And you are trying to compare the two." And Alexa, she just doesn't get some things, and she's never going to get some things. She's pretty much set and gelled in how is going to be reacting towards people. And for some reason, she feels a way, Alexa to me, feels a way about Gertie ultimately not doing the event and just dropping everything and finally being there for her when she was finally ready for her. And I don't have a problem with Gertie. I love that she did that. Give it to us, Gertie. Give me more Gertie. Yes, darling. So here's Alexa. Alexa got married. Alexa said that Adriana's dude is married. Alexa and Frankie are always cute to watch. Alexa and her other son, she's mad that the older son who was talked about being in jail at the last reunion for domestic stuff, she was kind of upset that her son chose to stay with the girl that put him in jail, that she had to bring up that her son was in jail about. Yeah, I would have been too. But she's right. You can't like force your way in there and be like, "Oh, you can't see that bitch," because that'll just make him get married tomorrow. So she has to just stay around and be there and just pick up the pieces when they fall, or else he might run away with old girl. If she can put him in jail and he still goes back to her, then yeah, this lady right here has her work cut out for her. But she also needs to be nicer to Gertie and amend the way that she acts towards Gertie. Like when Gertie brought her the flowers to her party, to her wedding party, she was like, "Flowers, really, Gertie?" Like she's so ungrateful for no apparent reason, just nasty to Gertie. And it's because she's hating on Gurdy. She's hating on Gurdy and wanted Gurdy to do the event after shunning Gurdy for so long. And Gurdy didn't have time for it. And now she's feeling away and showing her panties. So, yeah, she just needs to be nicer to Gurdy. And other than that, I love her and Marisol's interaction. And their house looks very chic, doesn't it? Yeah, I like that too. Now, Adriana, what does Adriana have going on? Oh, you guys, guess what? Adriana wants a butt. Adriana wants a butt. She wants a butt. She wants a butt. But somebody did point out that she better not get said butt without doing something to those hips and thighs, because if she just puts a badonkadonk on that toothpick, then it's going to look like a Q-tip and it won't be very appealing. So I'm not sure what they're going to do, but I know that they can do, like, there's this T-cut thing that can happen where right at the grabbage, right where the crease butt of your butt is, there's this T thing that they can do where they just like cinch it right there and it gives your booty a little tooch up. So maybe she's talking about that and not injecting full on. If she's talking about just a little booty tooch, then that'll be cute. But if she comes trying to look like she's in Atlanta or trying to look like she's over there in 305, come through with the Larsa Pippen, then yeah, that's going to be a no. That's going to be a hard pass. But Adriana, I don't know what juice she drank since last season. You know, she's all about those B12 shots and everything. But she drank some juice since last season and she's looking ever so. What else does she have going on? She spends a lot of time with Julia. Do we see anything about her home life? Not much. She hardly said a peep. Yeah. So overall, the first 4 episodes are very worth watching. Anybody should go back and watch them. I think you should. And if you do, go ahead and leave a comment below. What was your favorite part? What was your least favorite part? Who was your best looking? Who's your most? Who needs to get out of here? Who needs to stay? For right now, they can all stay. They can. Every last one of them can stay, and including Larsa. I don't mind. She's bringing some stuff. She knows how to. She knows how to argue enough. That's what Larsa knows how to do. She knows how to argue enough. You know what I mean? She'll engage just long enough. And I can appreciate that about her. So that was Real Housewives of Miami, all 4 episodes. And I just mostly told what the ladies were doing each. I didn't say exactly what order they did it in and in what episode. But I hope you got the point. I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys have any comments, what do you guys think? Any thoughts? Any thoughts? Because I was trying to keep this hour tonight because, you know, the other night we were on here partying for 4 hours till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Look what Milo had.
Oh, see there, Milo? No. Thank you, son. Yeah, Milo's getting antsy anyway, you guys. The rain has stopped. I think he needs to go for a walk. Anyway, you guys know what? I appreciate each and every one of you for stopping by Larger Curves today. I hope you smash the like button, smash the subscribe button on your way in and out. We had Natasha in the house, S.3, Sebastian. We had Karen. We had Baylicious. And we had, yes, all in the house. Thank you so much for being here, each and every one of you. Leave a comment in the replay crew. Are you looking forward to the next episodes that are going to be dropped? Oh, and I love how they just give me 4 episodes at once. Ooh, I love when I have at least 2 of them to watch. I love it. I love it. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy Real Housewives of Miami. I hope you guys enjoyed this Real Housewives of Miami replay. And yeah, thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next video. Peace.